need to take care of like me and things, because like time is the most valuable thing we have. We kind of have a limited amount while we're here, so I just I don't know, grappling with a lot of that right now. So I think I just need to improve my perspective on discipline a little bit, and that will be helpful for growth.
Well, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to check out your podcast where you talked about this.
Oh yes, it's with it's on. There's oh my gosh. Brain. Carrot Card. It's called Carrot Card with a K. It's led by Eric, so if you just check it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
we talked about life. We did one last year, and he was like, "Let's do a catch up this year." And so we did another one. That was
that's so cool.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it's a hard to swallow pill, is that you have to remember to take care of yourself.
Yeah. And like do it well.
Exactly. And consistently.
And that's different for everybody. Speaking of everybody's bodies being different, it's like a totally different, there's not one way to do it at all. You have to like figure out what works for you, which is a whole process.
Yeah. Exactly.
And to paraphrase RuPaul, if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of anybody else?
Exactly.
Can't do it.
It's true. Literally everything that's been said, I'm always like a firm believer that if something scares you, it's your indicator that you should go do that. And then also the self-care thing, so hard. That like literally same page, like I'm trying to restructure, so it's just like, hey, like I'm eating meals regularly and it's like nourishing, and then also like, I guess like kind of like taking care of myself and doing something that scared me. I started doing reformer Pilates, which is terrifying on like the death trap. I really like it, and I tried it. I was like, this is really hard, but it's really fun and scary and rewarding, and so that's been really fun. And then I've been taking singing lessons for over a year. I've got a lot of like emotional hang-ups and like trauma from singing in general, from like some not so nice friends growing up that I had. So I'm like, okay. But like I had to sing for roles too, and it keeps coming up. So I'm like, okay, I need to like have training for this, like good training. I have a really great teacher that I really adore, and I've been working on that in the background. And as far as other little technical things, I'd like to learn more accents. Like my French is, whoever came to my personal panel, you know my story about my French, and it's horrible. So I really like to work on that. But more than anything, just like be able to take care of myself, and then, you know, show up for other people like better because you're taken care of.
Yeah.
I just want to learn how to sing. I've never, ever liked singing in my whole life. I just, like, I shrivel up into, like, a cob of corn whenever I'm asked to sing in public. So I want to learn how to, like, be comfortable with that and to actually be able to sing. Because a lot of, like, as you mentioned, a lot of, like, cases call for it. And I also want to be able to go with my friends to karaoke because they keep asking me to, and I'm like, no, I don't sing. And I want to do it and then just sing my heart out and dunk on them and be like, there, take that, and then I leave.
did it.
Like, I do everything out of spite. So, and also, like, I've already been taking steps to, like, better my health. I've signed up with a personal trainer, and, like, I'm trying to watch, like, the meals that I eat. And it's, as others have touched upon, like, the growth just never really stops. And I'm also not going to stop the growth.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's a great way to think about things. We're all on a journey, right? So, yeah, we all have to keep
Can I ask you one thing about singing, though? You said it's like a public thing. You don't like that exposure, like that feeling. But do you enjoy expressing yourself when you're alone? Like, are you able to make sounds that you go, that feels good to resonate, or make that loudness, or make that tone?
Yeah.
Like, I hope everyone has that, because I find singing, like, it oxygenates the brain, but also the dopamine release. But yeah, if it's got a crippling fear aspect, yeah, take the singing lessons, own that stuff, because it's such a human thing to resonate loudly, and you should.
I feel like the more you like something, then the more scary it is to then share it. Yes? I don't know. Like if I also love singing, and I also love good story, and I love good writing, and I love good fashion, and love good food. So then if I'm sharing my version of that, the overthinking back and forth process is like, oh, what if it isn't as well received as I receive something that I like, and then what I'm putting into the world isn't cool. It's like, no! So yeah, that makes sense that, you would enjoy it, and then that's what kind of maybe makes you scared to then like do it with other people.
I mean, I would say that, like, I kinda enjoy. I think it's okay. I'm downplaying it for my own sake.
But it's a real vulnerability. I think that's maybe what Amber and I had. Is I don't know about Michaela yet, but I went into singing classes because I didn't want to have that feeling anymore, because I had been given like feedback that, oh, you shouldn't sound like that, or you have a unique voice. I'm like, what the hell kind of backhanded compliments is this? So, you know, again, like I'm not a very huge person, but yeah, having a bass baritone as a teenager and being told you have to be a tenor to work. A tenor, I'll work at it then, I'll get better at it, I'll do whatever, I'm an actor. It's not that easy to just change your physiology, but it did allow me to explore the power of my voice and then get really excited by, holy crap, maybe I won't get that Prince Charming job on the Sleeping Beauty play I'm going out for, but the power that I'm able to start to create and the resonance, the depth of it, because I've been scared of my own depth. Yeah. Now we've
gotten a little
we spelunked the depths.
Just a little meta, just a little deep. But speaking of the topic of growth and change, you know, all things change, were there any roles or types of work that you did that really surprised you? Work that you wouldn't have expected to enjoy, that, you know, taught you something about yourself or taught you something about your art that made you think about it in a different way? I'm coming out with a hard-hitting question.
My first instinct, because Amber brought up, you know, doing long form narration.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sin.